This week on the Tiger Basketball Report, we'll discuss the results of the Tigers' latest games against James Madison and Drexel. Later, we'll look at how the Tigers honor autism awareness before we preview the Tigers' next game against the College of Charleston. Get ready. The Tiger Basketball Report begins now. Hello, Tiger fans, and welcome to the Towson Sports Network studio for another edition of the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. The Tigers took on the Dukes of James Madison here in CQ Arena, where they were tied in the final seconds before Madison's Ron Curry hit a buzzer beater to steal the victory 63-61. Let's take a look at the highlights from the game against the Dukes.
In the CAA, you look at this zone that James Madison is playing. Oh, he snuck right in. Wow.
That was a great finish with some revenge by Tomaj Parker-Rivera. Marcel, a big-time three.
Playing on the road. Nice.
Davis, one more pass from Tomaj Parker-Rivera.
Picture perfect against the zone.
Head-to-head, Davis pulls up. Foster keeps it alive as Grays hit the deck, and one. But can't give his team the lead. D'Alembert the putback off the miss.
He can.
And that's the way the first half ends. Turned over. Marcel up ahead to Hawkins. Behind the back and the finish off the window.
Boy, that was sweet. Looked like John Wall on that with the around the back pickup. He could even play some two.
Here's Mike Marcel, who's been quiet this half, but loudly makes his presence felt.
Well, Pat Skerry's not happy about that because when you give up second chances, that's what happens.
Ron Curry now 5 of 7 from behind the arc. McGlynn deals to Foster, and one. Davis, head down, bodies in, and gets it to 2 points. Marcel on Curry. 2 to shoot. He'll take a jumper. And it goes in at the buzzer. That's how JMU wins it. 28 points for their junior leader, Ron Curry. And on the road, the Dukes knock off the Tigers.
The Tigers were led by John Davis, who had another double-double with 16 points and 10 rebounds, and freshman Mike Marcel finished with 14 points. Walter Foster had a career-high 13 rebounds for the Tigers. And joining me today with all the info about that ball game against the Dukes, Pat Skerry. And Coach, I know again the result was not what you wanted, but after the game you talked about how hard the team played against James Madison, and you know Curry was well defended. Sometimes guys just make shots.
Yeah, a good player, a very good player beat us. You know, we normally you're always worried about a guy beating you to the rim, tip in, foul. Give him a lot of credit to make a 17-foot step back is a tough shot. You know, we played well, we guarded well, we played hard, we scored the ball. Foul shooting hurt us. You know, 11 for 22. But you know, it's we've got to figure out how to get on the right side of some of these games, and foul shooting is a big piece of it. It's not the only piece. We got hurt a little bit, Spiro. We didn't guard the three-point shot as well as we needed to.
Which you know, against the Dukes the first time, Jackson Kent hurt you a little bit. He was a non-factor in the ball game, so you took him out. But D'Alembert had a big game for the Dukes that day too. He's
good. He's improved a lot. One of the most improved guys in the league. I thought we might have played our worst game of the season up there, especially in conference play. I thought we played well enough to win Saturday. You know, and right now we're at this point. We've just got to kind of stay the course, and you know, it starts with the head coach all the way down. We got to figure out how to win some games in the last minute, which we've unfortunately lost a couple of, well, more than a couple in the last minute of games. And you know, there's no experience like game experience, so we're certainly gaining some of that.
You are, and the team is, and I don't think a lot of people realize, because they'll see Tomaj Parker-Rivera and For McGlynn, names that they saw a lot last year. But you, at times on the floor, you've got 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores on the floor, and those sophomores didn't get a lot of playing time last year.
No, Walt played the most. He
Right.
was hurt, and we had surgery after the season. He's really come into his own in conference play. He's finally got his leg. People forget he didn't join us till about 3-4 weeks into practice this year from the surgery, and he's really coming into his own. I'm excited about. He's playing hard. He's really playing hard. And John's having an all-conference type year, and the freshmen have all made major strides. Keith, Hawkins, and Morcell. So that part's exciting. We're a little bit younger than we'd like to be, but that's how we're gonna play moving forward. And we can get where we'd like to get. We got to find a way to win some close games. We laugh about it as a staff. What we've done the last 2 years statistically is lead the league in field goal defense and rebound margin. Well, we're doing that right now, but we're not winning close games. We did a very good job the last couple of years of winning some close games. And a lot of that had to do with a pretty good closer we had by the name of Benjamin on the offensive end, and we're finding our way with that. But John made a couple big drives, big free throws against James Madison, and Morcell certainly has come on a lot lately.
He certainly has. We have come to our first break. When we come back, we'll discuss the results of the Tigers' latest game against Drexel in Philadelphia. The Tiger Basketball Report with head coach Pat Skerry will return right after these words.
Brian Vickers, Aaron's sponsored driver. He doesn't just love racing, he lives it.
He got the paper! Woo!
His pit crew follows him everywhere. Oddly, so does his boss.
Right, sign that.
And his passion for racing is rivaled only by his passion for errands.
No credit needed. I'll take it.
Congrats.
Errands makes owning easy through lease ownership, so you can own the life you want.
You'll find it on the sidewalks of Little Italy and on the porches in Catonsville. You can see it when friends meet in Mount Vernon. It's pride. Pride in our city, pride in our people. That's why MedStar Health is building the most accessible healthcare system in the region to look after everyone from Lutherville to Locust Point. So no matter where you go, no matter who you are, you're never far from MedStar.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Welcome back to the Tiger Basketball Report. The Tigers held a multitude of events in honor of autism awareness this past week, including a clinic on Thursday, as well as new uniforms in their game against James Madison. Let's take a look at all the events.
Well, today we had a group of individuals from the Hussman Center come over and basically interact with our players, and we showed them everything from dribbling to passing to shooting. I think they gave some of our players some pointers at times, but it was really just about the interaction. Our guys are they're going through the season grind right now, so they don't really get to interact with people outside the team all that much. So having those individuals come over here was huge.
My mom and I got an email saying that this event was going to be happening, and to tell you the truth, I'm not really interested in sports that much. But I'm going to the game Saturday, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I actually got to know the team before the game? We did layups, we did one-on-one, we did drills. Now I know what the team has to go through on a daily basis.
We had a great time together. We saw real basketball players, and we saw the assistant coach named Pat, and the other head coach named Pat Skerry.
Oh, it's very special. You could just tell by the way they were acting out here. They had a blast out here, and it's fun because you have a lot of pressure during the season. So now's your chance just to kind of relax a little bit, share some laughs, have fun, and kind of teach some people the game. And so that's what they did, and they did a great job with it. They were awesome.
The team, they're awesome. I couldn't have asked for nicer people. I've been to a Madison Tigers game before, but they're always a lot of fun, so anytime there's a game here, count me in.
Quickly, obviously, game tomorrow, right? The big game tomorrow. Going to be exciting. Going to be a lot of fun. On behalf, I know we got the shoes, and then we got to get you the shooting shirts. Is there anything else?
I think we got a couple more things.
What do we got?
Want to show 'em?
What do we got? What else? They obviously used me for the mold right there.
Came a long way, baby. Long way.
Are becoming more and more aware of autism and the need for what I call neurological curb cuts. And we want as many people as possible to be participating in our communities. So I think as that awareness increases, you know, we've been able to partner together to make it happen.
Really appreciative of our university and the students, the people in the community coming out, all the great organizations, and then what's going on nationally. The game's obviously important. The education awareness piece is even more important. Our kids did a great job with it, so we'll smile a little bit upon hopefully that we've made a little bit of difference out there today.
We have to take another break. The Tiger Basketball Report with head coach Pat Skerry continues right after these words.
Can we get a little help? We've got Pepsi.
What if we just take like 15 minutes? Halfway through the game, they got Pepsi. So what do we call that?
Halftime.
I like halftime.
Even the first halftime wasn't halftime without Pepsi. See Katy Perry live in the Pepsi Super Bowl 49 halftime show.
White Market's ice cream plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl, chocolate-covered pretzel. How can you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packages of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Mariner Finance is a consumer finance company, so we offer personal loans.
Mariner Finance is a great place to work. It's a great thing for anyone with the entrepreneurial spirit.
Everybody in every office has an opportunity to achieve and grow.
Be your own leader. Be a leader amongst the fellow coworkers in your office.
The training and development that we do at Mariner Finance is one-on-one. Someone who has been there, done it, experienced it.
There is no better feeling.
Learn with us.
Grow with us.
Run with us.
Welcome back to the Tiger Basketball Report. Following Towson's heartbreaking loss to James Madison, the Tigers traveled up to Philadelphia to take on Drexel. The Tigers got off to a slow start but went on big runs in the second half to cut Drexel's lead down to 2. Unfortunately, the Tigers ran out of time and the Dragons pulled away with a win, 53-49. Let's take a look at the highlights from the matchup against the Dragons.
Get inside, 10 on the shot clock again. Here goes Lee into the paint. Tough shot and one. Oh, great look inside for Rodney Williams.
And all of a sudden, they're pretty efficient.
Here's Mojica from the corner. Another freshman knocks it down. Mojica, double digits, 4 of his last 5 games. Split dish off to Parker Rivera, created by Byron Hawkins. Wild shot, no good. Here comes Towson on the break again. McGlynn will pull up from 3 and knock it down. It's a 3-point game. Here's Freddie Wilson from 3, knocks it down. Leads back up to 7 now.
Look how big this Towson team is. They got Hawkins at the point where it's so big they got lost. But he's almost like plus 8 inches on his reach because your arm span's supposed to wingspan. Ooh.
Oh, great backdoor to Lee. Good look from Rodney Williams to Damian Lee for a bucket for Drexel. Good defense by Morcel. Now launching that was an ill-advised shot.
The 7-foot arms came into play.
Yeah. Here comes Towson the other way. McGlynn into the corner. Three-pointer is good. Big shot from A.J. Astrov, and it's a 4-point game. Lee to Allen, spins and gets it knocked away. Nice defense. Here comes McGlynn again, looking to create to Astrov again, and we've got a 2-point game. This is as close as Towson's been all night. And they're at 10 on the shot clock, 2 minutes to go. Allen coming off the screen from 3, rattles around, no good. Towson has it, throws it away. Barr comes up with the loose ball and finish. Pat Skerry and Bruiser Flint shake hands. Drexel escapes with a 53-49 win.
Leading the Tigers in scoring was McGlynn, who finished the game with 14 points. And Coach, what happened in that second half to spark those runs that got you back into the ball game?
You know, honestly, I thought we played really hard in the first half. We couldn't make a shot around the rim. You know, we told the guys before the game, storm the castle, just keep attacking. You know, we didn't shoot the ball great. Give Drexel credit; they're playing much better. They're the hottest team in the league. We certainly had chances to win the game. We had a back-breaking play when we got a stop on the rebound, down 2 with a minute left, and falling out of bounds. John threw the ball to their guy. That hurt. And, you know, Damian Lee went 11-11 from the line, and we went 11 for 18. You know, some of the same old story. I just thought the ball started going in a little bit more in the second half, but I mean, you know, it's hard to lose a close game when you win by 20 on the backboards. But we found a way to do it. You know, it's a tough week for a young club because you played well enough to win games, and the effort was good. And like I said, we just got to kind of keep chopping wood and stay the course, Spiro, and hope we can find the bottom of the net a little bit more frequently.
Well, the Tigers' next game is this Sunday in Charleston, South Carolina, against the College of Charleston at 12:30. Coach, the last time you played the Cougars, you held on to beat them here, 74-70. But this is a team that just went out and beat William and Mary a couple weeks ago. I mean, this league topsy-turvy. No game is a breather.
No, we talked about that today. Look, we got 5 left. You could win 5 and you could win 3 in Baltimore. You could get beat in those games. Everything's up for grabbing. And we've been in every game. We got to have a great effort. National TV game. Charleston will be more aggressive and play better at home. We were up big at the half. Terrific guards, and then obviously Baru inside. So I think heading in there, our mindset's got to be to take away the 3-point shot because they do that well. They're a very good passing team. And then can we have a big effort on the glass like we've had the last couple of games, and down at home when we were fortunate to beat them. We beat them by, I think, 16 on the glass. So we'll have 2 good practices, and we'll be excited to play. We'll come and play very, very hard, but we got to play well, too, to beat Charleston.
We'll also be excited that it probably won't be minus 8 degrees down there when the game takes place on Sunday.
I heard it might be in the 30s, though, Spiro.
We have to take one final break, but we'll be back with more of the Tiger Basketball Report after this.
You'll find it on the sidewalks of Little Italy and on the porches in Catonsville. You can see it when friends meet in Mount Vernon. It's pride. Pride in our city, pride in our people. That's why MedStar Health is building the most accessible healthcare system in the region to look after everyone from Lutherville to Locust Point. So no matter where you go, no matter who you are, you're never far from MedStar.
Brian Vickers, Aaron's sponsored driver. He doesn't just love racing, he lives it.
We got the paper! Woo!
His pit crew follows him everywhere. Oddly, so does his boss.
Red, sign that, sign that.
And his passion for racing is rivaled only by his passion for errands.
No credit needed. I'll take it.
Congrats.
Aaron's makes owning easy through lease ownership, so you can own the life you want.
We did it, Charlie. AT&T's network now has the nation's strongest LTE signal.
Let's go tell everybody.
We're doing things like putting LTE radios at the top of our towers
to maximize power
and give you the strong signal you deserve.
That's awesome! Isn't it awesome?
So y'all optimized it? We optimized it.
People of Earth,
oh boy.
America's strongest LTE signal is here!
Welcome back to the Tiger Basketball Report. Coach, thanks for joining us today. And let me give you an old Hungarian proverb. Don't spend too much time looking around because by the time you do, the picnic's over.
Wow, that is profound, Spiro. I want to let you know today, I went to the administration here at Towson, and it's no longer the Tiger Sports Network, it's the Spiro Network.
Do I get residuals?
No.
As we mentioned, the Tigers will be heading to Charleston, South Carolina this Sunday to take on the College of Charleston Cougars. Tip-off is at 12:30 p.m., but I'll be there giving you all the action starting at 12:15 with the Coors Light countdown to tip-off. NBC Sports will be broadcasting the game live on television as well. That'll do it for this week's episode of the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm Spiro Morekas, and on behalf of the entire Towson Sports Network and head coach Pat Skerry, thanks for watching this week's episode. Make sure you tune in Sunday against the Cougars, and go Tigers.